you. Thank you, Suresh sir, to come in and on a holiday, and welcome guests, and thanks once again for the organizers, Vidya sir and the hotel to take care, and Krishna sir as well. This is an interesting session. Hopefully, we will cover some topics on forensics. I have some legal person also on board who will be on our panel, and then followed by there is a book inauguration as well, which is going to be inaugurated today, which is first release will go to Mr. Suresh Kumar, and there's a session on fraud and forensics. Just a small introduction about this topic. When we were discussing this topic with the board, it was interesting to note that this is becoming a very huge topic for the day. But my take, some of the take on fraud is, it is necessary or not necessary was a debate, but then after a point in time, we have realized fraud is here to live with. We have to tackle it as it comes. The earlier, the better. If you send something, sense it very, very quickly. Don't wait for the things to happen. And one of the bigger challenges I face on a day-to-day life is from the regulators. And regulators, again, the good and bad things about regulators, but then it's becoming necessity to tackle some of them, and they should be seen in a positive way. Why I'm taking regulators' word, which Suresh sir day in and day out deals because coming from a public sector bank, it's a very huge responsibility. And small introduction about Suresh sir once again, working with Suresh for the last 3 years, and he comes from a public sector bank with 33 years of experience, chairman of the Panchayat Bank for 5 years, and compliance for the last 4 years, and worked with him on the integration. Big achievement from Indian Bank to integrate with Allahabad Bank. It was a very big achievement for the bank. When it took over, there was COVID. I remember November 19 when we started, and then April 20, the merger started. And Padmaja madam was there, and Suresh sir, and various team Bajaj, and also the people. Big efforts were going into it, and 22 they achieved the target well within time. So it was a great achievement, and I worked with Suresh over the last 2.5 years. And the way the regulators have been going after them, but then the bank has grown into one of the bigger banks of the country. So a lot of responsibility from Suresh from a compliance perspective. Yes, fraud and fraud's become a natural phenomenon, but then they know how to deal with it. So it's going to be an interesting session. So I welcome once again all the guests, the panel speakers, and the sponsors as well. And importantly, stay back for all the sessions. It's on some things on video as well. So hopefully we'll get back to the members with the videos. And any questions, feel free to stop at the end of each session and stay back for lunch as well. Thanks once again, and welcome once again to the session. And I leave it back to Suresh sir to take it from here. Thank you.